A shocking case of visa fraud has once again put the spotlight on the growing issue of student migration scam in India. A man claiming to be a professor from a private university in Haryana was arrested at Mumbai International Airport in India while attempting to take 7 students from Punjab and Haryana to the United Kingdom under the pretense of a student exchange program. However, authorities suspected that he had provided false information to obtain their visas. According to the police, the authenticity of the professor's identity is still under verification. While he produced an ID card from the Haryana-based university he claimed to be affiliated with, officials are investigating whether it is genuine or not. The 7 students, 3 of whom were minors, were initially detained by authorities for questioning, but they were later released by the court orders. The incident unfolded at around 12:30 am when 2 young men approached the immigration counter for routine passport and visa verification. Both held the UK visit visas and stated that they were students traveling with their professor for an academic exchange program. However, when officers inquired about the course they were pursuing and the name of the university that they were visiting in London, they failed to provide convincing answers. This raised suspicions, prompting immigration officers to conduct a deeper investigation. Soon, 5 more students at different counters were also found to be traveling to London with the same so-called professor. On further questioning, the professor admitted that he was following instructions from 2 colleagues who were allegedly department heads at the Haryana University. He also confessed to meeting an agent named Bittu at Delhi Hotel, where the 7 students had gathered before the trip. According to the police, Bittu charged each student 20 lakh rupees to arrange visas under the false pretense of a student exchange program. The professor was responsible for escorting the group from Delhi to Mumbai, from where they were scheduled to fly to London via Jeddah. Authorities believe that this case is not just about visa fraud but also a clear example of human trafficking. With the United Kingdom tightening its immigration rules, fraudulent agents have been taking advantage of desperate students by offering fake opportunities. Recent reports suggest that student scams are on the rise. In fact, according to studies, nearly 1/3 of students in the United Kingdom universities were targeted by fraudsters back in 2022. Bournemouth had the highest number of reported student scams, with 44% of students facing fraudulent attempts. After then, Edinburgh and Oxford followed closely, with 41% of students reported similar instances. Let me tell you that the data does not break down figures by nationality. The trend highlights the increasing vulnerability of students who are seeking to study abroad. Now, to combat this, the UK government recently launched a special campaign in India called Visa Fraud To Bacho. This initiative, first introduced at Lovely Professional University in Jalandhar, aims to educate Indian students about visa fraud and the risk of irregular migration. As part of a campaign, a dedicated WhatsApp helpline that is given right at your screens has been set up, offering guidance in English and Punjabi to help individuals verify legitimate visa procedures and avoid any such scam. The campaign also warns students and parents to be very cautious of misleading claims, often made by fraudulent agents. Common red flag includes promises of guaranteed jobs in the UK, no requirement for English language proficiency tests like IELTS, and excessive or hidden processing fees. Victims of such scams often find themselves in financial distress, deep debt, or even legal trouble, with some facing deportation or a 10-year ban on entering the UK. Under the Mobility and Migration Partnership Agreement, the UK and Indian governments have committed to tackling illegal migration and visa fraud altogether. In fact, British Deputy High Commissioner to India emphasized the need for such awareness campaign, stating that while the UK offers great opportunity for Indian students, criminals are exploiting young people. The key message remains very clear. Students and their families must stay informed, verify every single claim made by the agent, and also rely on official sources before making any decision about studying abroad. The rise in student visa scam highlights the need for stricter regulation, awareness program, and proactive measures to protect Indian students from being trapped in fraudulent schemes.